everybody, what is back? What is up? I am back. What is back? I am up with another day of Spyro gaming. As you can tell, I may or may not have, you know, indulged in a little bit of dank weed before this, but that's okay because we're not doing any runs today. We're going to be doing some huge strat practice on my brand new PlayStation 2 with, as you can see, a see-through case. From shouts to Pablo's Combos for sending me this, and I burnt a new practice code CD you can see spinning in there. So really looking forward to taking advantage of all the new features with the modern practice codes. Namely, we now have true save states on console. If you guys remember how I used to practice, I used to do this like respawn sort of thing with my save states where it fully fades out and fully respawns the whole world. Now, if I make a save state, say like right here, when I click the button, I'll be exactly teleported right back to that save state. It's a true save state now instead of a respawn, which is really big for the strategies I want to practice coming up here because there's three big things I need to look at today, which are going to be the Wizard Peak Supercharge, Nasty's Loot, and Icy Flight, getting the pause exit. And especially Icy Flight, I think I'm going to go there now, to Icy. Not Ice Cavern, but Icy Flight. I'm going to go there now and work on the pause exit there. I wasn't able to like practice it without doing the whole level every time. So now that I have the modern practice codes, I can finally do that, which is really nice. So in theory, all I have to do is complete this level. In fact, let me do it like cleanly. All I have to do in theory is complete this whole level and then make a save state right before the end, and then I can just load that every time. Hopefully. Hopefully I can do that. Hopefully the menus at the end don't fuck with that too hard. But yeah, welcome everybody. It's good to see you all. Elucidark, Dadcula, Manila. Kind of locked in here. Alex, TV, Humber, Megan on YouTube. Hey guys. Yeah, I was offline yesterday. I went to the pumpkin patch with Sarah. It was really cute. Made a whole day trip out of it. Saw her friend. Had Texas Roadhouse after. It was really nice. It was a super chill day yesterday. Okay, I'm making a save state right here. Now, if I load this, yeah, I'm in the save state. Okay. Now let's see how this ending looks. It's fine, don't worry. I can just restart from the save state. And when I restart from the save state, I gotta make sure I'm like turning up into this guy. I need to practice this whole section. And now this. And I missed it. Wait, what? Aw, you know what? It's because my save state button is the pause button. So let's redo this level. Yeah, while we still have our timer here. I need to change my save state button here. Here, let me, whoops. Let me land real quick and figure that out. Save state setting, save button should be L3 times 2, I think, would probably make sense, right? Yeah, L3 times 2 and then R3. Cool. So now, let's redo the level with that. Let me just make sure I know how to do that. L3 times 2, and then it loads. Okay, got it. Yeah, late stream today. Probably not going to be online super duper long today. I just want to look at these 3 levels. Yo, Pablo with the tier 1, thank you. Appreciate that, as well as Madwood with the sub earlier. Scotty with the offline sub before I went online today. Love you guys. Yeah, big shouts to Pablo's Combos for getting me the new ps2, which I'm playing on right now. Thing works like a dream. And I got the new practice codes, and I burned a new copy of Spyro 1, so that way I don't, that way the music doesn't die in high caves. So I'm moving up in the world. Okay, L3 times 2. Okay, there we go. Oh. This is a 77K. Nope. Wait, this way. I think that worked. Well, let's see what happens if I like hit the quit button. That worked. If I press R3 now. So try again, yes. Okay, no, that's fine. Oh wait, no, it's not fine. How do I make it so it's on time trial mode? Non-stop. That's what I'm wondering. But let me see if it matters. Let me see if it matters. Because I was having this problem with the old practice codes as well, where I couldn't get it to be off of time trial mode. But maybe it doesn't matter. New record. Does it show that I did it right? Say I fuck him up at the end. Let's try missing him unintentionally at the end. Or try missing him intentionally at the end and see what the end screen looks like. Because I need the end screen to be like consistent so I can actually work on the fucking menuing. You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest problem with this trick. Oh god damn it. Where am I? What happened? Oh, I reset the save state here. Let me set it like back here real quick. Or no, that's wrong. I have to set it like go way back. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I showed it at the start of stream today, but I'll show you guys again in a moment. So yeah, say I missed the guy. Then it doesn't show that I got a new record. Right. Whereas if I do hit him and I quit, would it say new record? Try again. Yes. $696. I think if it shows that I got a time for a time attack, that means I did it. Because when I miss it, I think try again, no. Or try again, yes. Yeah, then it just shows blank lines if I miss them. But if I hit them and quit, hold on, try again. Try again. Try again. I think I have to get close to him. That's my problem. Yeah, see, that was 696. That was it. Try again. So yeah, so it's annoying because I can't really practice the menuing. Like if I press no here, then it's just going to take me out of the level. I don't think I can save state back. But I would like press up there. So I'm going to practice just getting to this screen quickly. And then just checking to make sure I got the thing. It's not perfect like menuing practice, but it's about as good as I can get. Yeah, that's good. Now let me just do it from like a full circle here. Because technically I'd be coming from like right here or something. He'd be a little lower too. That worked. Thank you so much, Michael, for the 57 months. You need a Nork's cock with extra fries. Thank you for sharing, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, while I have a moment here, let me quickly show you guys something. Wait. Oh, shit. Hold on. One sec. Turn back on my TV. First of all, I made a new copy of the game here. As you can see, it's very fancy. Very good looking. Vanilla Spyro, there you go. And now, and then also I have this fucking beautiful clear PS2 that Pablo's Combos gave me. Look at that. Isn't that dope? That thing's fucking sick, huh? You can see the disc spinning in it. It's epic. So yeah. I accidentally turned off my TV, so let me fix that real quick. Fix all my windows. Move my OBS back over. Here, I'll just hit the, whoops, I'll hit the try again button here just so you guys can hear some music. Wait. Oh shit. Hold on, wait, we got this. Hey, vibes. Alright, now let's head over to this. And head over to this. There we go. Close my live split. Got my timer back. I think my input display died as well. Let me grab that. All the fun things that happen when you turn off a monitor by accident. There it is. Okay. What's up, Vane? Good to see you as well. Hope you're having a nice day today. Hope you're all having a beautiful day. Happy Sunday. What's up, Bill? Yeah, it's a transparent PS2 that Pablo's Combos made. Okay, so let's work on this exit a little bit more. Yeah, I think when it shows your time, that means you did it. So, like, really, I should just go for this in every run. And the thing is, what's kind of weird about it is that I use my left thumb to press start here because you have to press like circle then start really quick. But the problem with that is that it's hard to exit the level quickly from that. So like, I get the angle I want and then I press circle start and then I guess I could press left up with my with like the bottom part of my, like press up on the joystick like that. While pressing, like, right after pressing start. I think maybe that's the way to do it. It's hard. Dude, it's just so hard to do that first pause, like, menu quick. That's like your best bet. Yeah. Compare that to pressing the D-pad. Not like it really matters. You could also, alternatively, you could put your right hand over circle and start, and then that way you can menu, like, optimally. Like, that'd be kind of crazy. YouTube chat is gone from the on-screen chat right now, but my chat guy, as I say every day, my chat guy HPAZ is working on it. I don't feel like setting up I really should at this point just set up another multi-chat, but I'm just lazy, so sorry. Try again. But I can see you guys, don't worry. What's up, Digital Drip? What's up, Piggy? Wait, okay. I'm like trying to time this strat correctly. And let me just get like the actual motion correct. It's so hard to do with like index and middle on circle and start like that. It feels really wrong. It feels a lot easier to time with using like thumb, you know? Feels like that just makes like more sense to do. It just feels right, but it makes the menu like slower. Maybe I should circle thumb and then use my like circle start and then move my right thumb to the up press on the joystick. Let me try it like that. Miss. Miss. Oh, I chose the wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, you can like choose different save slots That's pretty crazy. I should make a couple of them. So I'm gonna make, well, I guess, can I make one from the start of the level anymore? Or? Yeah, I guess I can. I can do this on time trial mode. Oh, it seems to reset time trial mode, so that's good. That was the problem I was having with the old practice codes. I'm glad that's fixed now. Okay, so yeah, do the whole level, and then make a save state on save slot 2 after this next room. I believe it's, what is it, L3 twice to set the new save state. Like that. And then we'll make save slot 1. Just all these guys collected already. And make it like right about where that guy would have been. So like, oops. Yeah, basically right there, like where it was before. So that's slot 1, and that's slot 2. I see. Okay. I'm learning how to use these new practice codes, these new fangled codes. That didn't work, right? Oh, that did work. I think it works when it says your time, right? I believe that means it works. Right? Because say I don't try again, no. Let's see if I have everything. No. Well, I don't know, it's fucked. With the save states, it's hard to tell, but I think that's what it is. As you can see the save thing there. Alright, for now I'm gonna head to another level just to cool off. I'll come back there to Icy. Let's do some Lofty. I do want to keep looking at the JX strat a little bit. I also need to go to Wizard Peak and loot today. Who here's got the, who here's a Lofty hyper in the chat? Who likes Lofty? I don't. I'm just kidding. I like this level. This level's growing on me. I used to hate this level. But now I like it. There's a level that I like when I'm like not on a run, but when I'm on a run and when I lose a pace to this run, oh god, I fucking hate this level whenever I lose a run to it. What's up, Piggy? What's up, Getro? I was trying to do a in Icy Flight. I was trying to do a pause. To skip the animation at the end. You know how normally you fly into a solid object? You could also just pause frame perfectly on the last guy. But in Icy Flight, there's a 2-frame window instead of a 1-frame window. So it's more viable in Icy than in other levels, than in other flight levels. You understand what I'm putting down here? So that's why Composer does it in the any % world record, because there's a 2-frame window. Which, for all intents and purposes, means I should, you know, start doing that in runs as well. Because it does save a little bit of time with that routing. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna practice this. I'm gonna practice, like, right here. And then practice getting around this. Let me change my save state button to start. And then practice this. See how quickly I can grab that and then turn around and then bring it back. Like, what if I did that? No, I think the flame charge jump is the play there, honestly. Because the idea is we need to get this as fast as possible. Which, low-key... Like, what if I grabbed that when I first... Is this a crazy idea? Is I grab it first upon entering the room and then do the strat? Like, am I crazy for that? Like, would that make sense? I kind of want to... Let me respawn the whole level and just try messing with that. I'm going to have to time it. If it works, then I'm going to have to time it. It'll also be a totally different cycle as well, which is kind of annoying, but... We'll have to time it, like, with the whole Once we get it down and we time it and it seems maybe faster, then I'll try it in the context of the whole level and see what the cycles actually look like. But yeah, let's start from like right here. It could just turn out that this is just not fast at all, so I don't want to belabor it. We need to hit that from afar. Which means I might need to jump on this thing. Yeah, do like a boosted jump off of that. That's funny. Do a boost off of that. Or, I'm trying to think. Here, let me get around this. Let me just do it from right here. You get the idea. What if I just, like, jump charge and then, like, just did that? Or better yet, do it, like, that way. So that way I can push against the wall. That's like the only... That or this. I mean, the fastest thing would be boosted jump, right? Just getting the right angle at it. It's tough. What about this? Stupid. Like, you can jump from below and hit it. Like, you can technically... You can do that. Yeah, you can hit that without jumping on the platform there. Just seems like not the play to dodge the platform. Like, is that faster than this? I don't think so. So I'll just do it like that for now, and then do this as if we're on the correct cycle. Oh, pretend like I hit him. And then grab these. And then in theory, everything should be collected now. Yeah, and you can just jump straight in. But the question is running over to this thing earlier faster, like doing that, is that faster than doing the same thing on the boxes over here? Because it's like the same thing, whether you do it like here or, you know what I'm saying? It's like the same difference, right? Or is it not? So what we need to do is time it. From the moment, like, I would have touched this, so I'll start my timer, like, right here. I'll make the save state, like, right here. Because that's when I would have touched, you know, that's when the alternate, that's when the route diverges. Do this. And then we're gonna start actually doing timing now. You can also use, like, in-game time, manual timer. Let's mess with that, because I'm on the new practice codes. I might as well try it. They were broken on my last ones, but... stop button. Start, select. I guess select. Reset on load. And reset. Okay. So yeah, it's resetting the timer. So now I don't need to use the timer down here. This is good. Except that my save state button is like, I have to use like my right hand for it. Let me see what my save state or load state button should be. I'll make the load state button select, so that way my right hand is free. And then I'll make the stop button start, I guess. Yeah. So now... let's see how fast we can get this. Well, let me try it this way, like the baby way. 3, 4. And then I have to hit the pause button right there to lock in the time. It'll tell me... where does it tell me? So, yeah, it'll stop right there if I pause and unpause. Except start creates a new save state, right? So I need to make my save state button L3 × 2 now. When you're using the in-game timer, you have to change around the save state situation so that it works with it correctly. Okay, so save state, or load state rather, should be like right here. Select. Right? What's the... no, L3 × 2, and then and then select loads, and then we're here, and now the timer's restarting, and then if I press start, it'll be paused, okay? Now we go here. Alright. Now we can start timing. Oh, except I fucked up because I accidentally destroyed the thing before the save state. So let's go back with all the items now. And now let's make a save state. I'm learning, I'm learning. Oops, damn it. Pressed the wrong buttons. What's up, Fierce Beers? Your eyes are going funny, yeah, from all this spinning around. Jumping around. Okay, L3 times 2, and then select loads it. Okay, now we have everything. Now we try this a few times. And I gotta, when I do that load state, I gotta be quick with it. Yeah, the fucking boosted jump is the play here. I'm just gonna try to do it with that. I like turning to the right also. What was that? That was about 4 seconds. Let's get a few more of those. Oops. I should probably stop the timing like when I come out of the thing, because you can enter this thing a lot of different ways, is the problem. You could charge into it, which I think with this particular one, charging into it might be better. Because it is really awkward to jump into it. Once you're like right there. But like on a run, jumping into this is fucking super annoying. But just for consistency, for the sake of consistent timing, I'm just gonna charge into it and make the save state right when I touch it. Just for consistency purposes. It's amazing the game doesn't crash. Dude, Steven, thank you. I just saw that. Steven, thank you for the resub. If you're still here, Steven, post an emote in the chat. Thank you for the 65 months. I love you, Steven. What's up, Violet? What's up, Dylanol? What's up, Pins? Oracle come. Hey, everybody. Alright, load. So that was 4 seconds before. Dude, what? I accidentally pressed L3 twice. That's epic. That's the problem with this version of doing it. Like, L3 twice can just happen by accident sometimes. Like right about here. Try again. Yeah, no, the play is to like land on that and then jump. Pretend like I got that. That was like 3.9. This is about 4 seconds to grab this thing. Like if you do it slick, it's about 4 seconds. Maybe you can get a couple like, you know, ticks under that, but I think about 4 seconds is fair. Here, I'll try it this way now. Yeah, that was even, I think, a little quicker even, because that was 4.1 and I paused late there. Try that. Look at that. That's about as fast as you can go there. That was 3.79. So yeah, we'll say 3.8 to 4. You know, 3.8 if you're fast, 4 normally. Now, let's time this. Let's time from over here. Here, let's load the save state, and let's time coming from this way now. So it would be like, probably from like right here would be where the quote-unquote extra movement starts. Right about here. So yeah. Oops. Didn't make the save state. Yeah, like here. Okay. L3 times 2. And then select, and here we go. Okay, now we got the manual timer back. Now let's do the strat I do in record, which is this. Dude, please hit it. I don't know. Is this like a one-to-one comparison though? Because I'd have to like... Oh man, it's almost like you gotta just time the whole fucking section, you know? You gotta like time the whole thing. Because if you include the boxes here, this is gonna take like 5 seconds to do all this. But that doesn't necessarily mean that this is a second slower, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, that's about 5.5 seconds right there. 5.4. So, just compared to these two, like, little cleanup spots. You know what I should do? I should stop the timing when I get to the chests instead of to the fairy. Because I stopped the timing last time when I touched this. To make it, like, apples to apples, I should stop this timing here. Like, about there. Like, maybe on the turnaround. Which is, again, right when I hit the turnaround, it's about 4 seconds. So it is actually, like, about the same. Let me, load the save state again. It's like it's doing this and turning around faster than, oops, I fucked up the save. It's doing that and turning around faster than, you know, grabbing this and turning around. And really, it's the same. I mean, if I'm being so honest, like, here's what I'll do is I'll time the whole fucking shebang a few times, like do it from back here, and just time the whole fucking shebang both ways. Oh yeah, thank you for trying to fix YouTube. I would appreciate that. Appreciate that, HP. Let me know if you want me to refresh or do anything. Okay, L3 times 2. Alright, here we go. So let's just do the whole thing normal style. Hopefully this is the correct cycle. It's not, but whatever, we'll pretend like it is. Oh, jeez. Alright, try again. Select, yeah. Try again. We're gonna just do this a few times till we get it. No, that was wrong. I gotta do that again. Oh wait, there's already a fairy rescued here. Yeah, I have to reload this. I was like, what the fuck? Where's the cage? Yeah, I already rescued one before I made that save state. Try it again. And that, since that cycle looked wrong, I'm gonna just do the whole save state from like back here. I know it's like I'm making it an even longer and longer section, but this way the cycles are gonna be like accurate. If I'm gonna time the whole section anyways. What's up, JX? Broken Fly? Yes, I can. Let me see if we got any new colors on these. I think it's all the same. I'll go Zera today. There we go. Lofty colored Spyro. So yeah, L3 times 2. Oh, and I killed those things. But you know what, though? You know what, though? I'm gonna kill these guys. Make the save state, like, right here. This isn't gonna be so accurate to what would happen in a run, but, let me just see if it's the right cycles. That's, like, all I care about. Hold on. Yeah, that's accurate to what would happen in a run. Having to wait for that guy. And grabbing that. And then, say I would have grabbed that, it would have been like right there, about 22 and a half roughly for that whole thing. Let's do it all again. Let's do that all a few times. And then I jumped in a little early there, but let's just see what that is. 22 flat. I think this section optimally with this, you know, this exact segment optimally is about 22. Because I did that, I split early and I jumped low, so. Why is the camera being janky? Oh, that's fine, don't worry about it. Just PS1 stuff. But if you want another excuse, it's because I'm playing on a hacked version of the game. That's another good excuse there. Pretend like I got that. Oh wait, 21, yeah, it was about 22 right there. It's okay, we'll say this strat's about 22. Then, here's the other way I was thinking about doing it. Is grabbing that first. Dude, I have to go like left to right with it, I think. I'm trying to figure out the right way to do this. Ooh, that's a bad cycle for that guy. But I'll try it once or twice more and see how I'm feeling. That's also about 22. Can't save YouTube. You have Tuesday, Thursday off? Nice. You're gonna throw the hammer at it till it's done. How's it looking? You're saying Tuesday, Thursday, it'll be hopefully done? What time is it? What's today? Sunday? So yeah. Let's say by like Friday, Saturday, hopefully we can, it's like all ready to go. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know, is it? You let me know. By the end of this week, it's like new chat, new me. Yeah, hopefully, alright. Let's plan on it. What's up, Skywalker? Thank you, HP, once again. I need to get like a backup something like multi-chat to use in the meantime. I've just been lazy about it. I'm literally just reading both chats separately right now. Okay, let's do all this again. It's like, I might as well use something else. I just don't know what. 'Cause I'm so spoiled by Alora chat. Okay, go this way. Let's try this route a few times. Like, I want to be able to hit them like that, but it's tough coming from this angle. Also, what's really annoying is I accidentally created a new save state and I did not mean to, so now this timing's all fucked. But yeah, this is looking like not reasonable at all, because I have to hit the other fairy as well, and then turn it around and then do all this, you know, the normal stuff. Yeah, you know, I think it's like all this effort is just basically going to make the strat like at the same, you know. You're just trading one time loss for another with this. So, enough of that. We'll just do it the normal way that I already know how to do it. Let's make a save state here. I'm going to switch back to my old save state settings here. I'll do start and my load button will be select. So yeah. Or actually, no, I should keep it like this. L2. L3 times 2. See if it doesn't get fucked up or not. Or maybe I can make the stop timer button different. I'll make the stop timer button select. And then make the save state button start, and then the load state button R3, which is what I'm used to. Okay. Let me switch slots like that. So save state like that. That starts the timer, and then select ends the timer. That's how to do it. That's how I got it. All right, let's roll. Nice. Shit, I'd be happy with that in a run. Do the whole cleanup. Oh no, I fucked up. I always get too hasty there at that part. Once I hit this strat again, I should make another save state at the island. Just to work on that, like, turkey cleanup, because I'm pretty sloppy with it. I would love to imagine that you could hit an early cycle on the balloon guys if you do the turkeys clean enough there. But probably not. Thank you, Aloth. What's up, KGP? How you doing, man? That's the save state button. So we'll start from here. Now we got like accurate cycles. Do that, and then let's just see. Let's just see if I get a good cycle here. No. It's like no matter what you do with these fucking turkeys, you're always gonna have a fucking bad cycle there. But what if... What if we could collect them, like, a different way? We don't need that bitch. It's like you have to grab the red and curve around like that, right? Let me see if I can do it leaving to... not going for these two right here, down to the right, but just going for the reds. Let's just see what that looks like. Like if I could hit this and then hit both of those guys before they come around. It's tough. It seems like it's not worth. Oh yeah, you pretty much have to hit those guys there. Yeah, that's pretty much the fastest way you can do that cleanup, honestly, as far as I can tell. And then you have to wait for this, no matter what. Unfortunately missing a metal chest here. The thing with this JX strat is the way I'm doing it now is I'm jumping over those metal chests, which literally make it the same speed as not doing the strat at all. Like, the thing that makes the JX strat faster is going through those metal chests. So I'm gonna try to do it where I'm gonna try getting those chests now, more intentionally. Oh wait, did I fuck up? Ooh, listen to that music. Hopefully that respawned everything. No, it did not. Okay, make a new save state. Back here. Yeah, we got the new save states right now. Chilling with the fucking credits music. Yeah, I think it's a music glitch or something. Or maybe that's how it's supposed to be here, I don't know. Maybe my other disc was the glitched one, who knows? What is this for an attempt? This is for practice. So that when I do attempts, I can do that. I'm practicing strats that I would one day like to do in attempts, basically. The problem with not jumping over those metal chests is that you lose your supercharge really easily here. So, it's really fucked. Maybe if I aim more for the corner with this jump. I'm trying like different ways to do this supercharge jump. And in fact, let me just make a save state like during this supercharge. Wouldn't that be smart? Like right... Wait. Hold on. Yeah. Try that again. Let's do this. Okay, that worked. Hold on. I'm like not... I didn't set this up right. Hold up. Go back here. Fuck. Go up here. Get another supercharge. I want to make that supercharge like from the correct angle in midair. Like that was the right spot, just like the wrong like angle of approach. What's up, Mem? So, okay, make another save state back here. And then let's actually switch to slot 2 now. So that way I can go back and forth as needed. Wait, what? Did I not? What the fuck? Okay, hold on, wait. Go back to slot 2. Oh, this is confusing. Okay, go up here. Oh my god, I thought you could go through that roof. I guess not. Turn on my fan. Yeah, do push-ups. Yeah, I should do that in a minute. You're right. I don't know what a partial nail avulsion is, but it sounds like a hangnail or something, which is kind of some nails on the chalkboard type discussion, if that's what that is. No pun and no nail entendre intended. Oh my god, alright, let's pause, unpause. Okay, we're here on slot 2. Now we're going to create slot 1 as mid supercharge. Ugh. Dude. Slot 2, now slot 1. Didn't they cut an ingrown toenail out? Yeah, I figured it was something like really horrible like that. Let's see. No. Did I fuck it up? Okay. Yeah, well, I have no further comment on that, but if you want to help out, if you guys want to discuss that in the chat, feel free. Alright, okay, this is slot 2, need to switch to slot 1, do this shit. Should all go to Culver's? That sounds delicious. Oh, I did get it. Dude, in the wrong slot. Now switch to slot 1. It's really hard to like make the save state like well here, because there's so much like analog movement that you're doing. Is this good? Let's see. There we go. And get the blue. Yo. You just have to jump from earlier there, that's all it is. And then stay against the wall. Like, jump early and stay against the wall. Stay middle there and then, like, towards the wall after the jump. It's so hard not to accidentally go in the water there. Dude, I wish I could have like make the save state right when I take off from this jump. That's what I need. Is for the save state just to be a little further back. Is that good? Alright, there we go. That's a lot better to practice from. So now we have to start getting that without losing our supercharge. Yeah, now it's more like accurate. Nice. Yeah, it's like you gotta be not afraid to aim that jump into the wall a little bit. Like jump from the center, aim towards the wall. Basically. And even then you might still get a little cuckery there. Yeah, don't go for that blue. That blue is like super unnecessary. That was too early of a jump. Nope, I didn't hold left enough there. Hold left too much there. Dude, now I'm bonking it every time. There we go. Man, that is so epic. Holy shit. And then say I do all this. Look how easy the cleanup is back here. It's you just grab these greens and that's it. I gotta remember not to go for the fucking purple. Or for the blue that's right here. That's super unnecessary. And it can cost you the fan chest if you're not careful. So sick. YouTube chat does work. I can see it. It's just not on screen. Should I just, like, turn off the on-screen chat? Because people ask me that, like, every, like, 10 minutes. Where's the YouTube chat? We're working on it. It's not your fault. Is it just more, like, I figured it makes sense to just leave the Twitch chat there. Just so at least the people on YouTube can see what they're saying on Twitch. But it's like, if it's gonna be, like, confusing, then just, like, forget it. Like, I'll just turn it off. It doesn't matter. I'll just turn it off. Unless you guys want it back, you let me know in the chat. I get the feeling it's more confusing than helpful. It's good. If anyone else backs up Alex in the YouTube chat to bring back the on-screen Twitch chat, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna leave it off because I'm just tired of like explaining it all the time. Again, it's not you guys' fault. It's just for simplicity's sake for me. Damn it. I'm like jumping too late here. Oh yeah, you gotta jump like way earlier than you think with that. Yeah, I'm like hitting that bump every time, by the way. I feel like this bump just feels more consistent now, doing it this way. Which is really nice. Everyone's just gonna ask why chat's gone now, dude, you're so right. Dude, what's up, Sensei? Bring it back? Alright, I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back. Feels empty without that. I promise guys, I'm gonna figure out how to get both chats working again without using my borked ass version of it. I have to like download a new version of it. Of multi-chat from something. I've tried I need you guys to understand, I've tried several. They're really hard to get working correctly. Drawing and enjoying, dude, nice. Comfy, I thought you said comfy fisting grind. It's like, Sensei. Squidward. Gotta jump earlier. What if I just tap the jump button? I feel like tapping is wrong. Tapping feels wrong for me. Man, that's so smooth. Actually, kind of a nice cycle. Oh, I missed this guy. I gotta remember to get him. And then that. All that would save a second. If I did it right. The recovery. Yeah, now the cycle feels a lot better. And then I gotta jump over here to the right. I keep forgetting. Jump to the right, then grab those, then grab those. Yeah. hate fucking doing that. Hate bonking it. Whoa. So get a jump from the center and like delay the left press. And then jump early there, so that way you land earlier there. Why is the universe a brain cell to another living creature? You're assuming there's life that has the capacity to feel that way? That's a big assumption, but you might be right. I think that's more of just like a projection though, if you think about it. That's more just like you feel that way looking at your own life than that actually being, than what you say about other living creatures actually being the case. You know, and we do that a lot to other people as well. We're like, man, why are people always like this? Why are people always just, why do people look at me like I'm just a single brain cell amongst the Spyro community? It's like, nobody actually thinks that. I'm the one that thinks that, but I'm saying, oh, why do other people? So it's kind of this, you're saying the same thing, but with aliens. So, who knows, dude? Dude, love you too, Brandon. Hope you're doing well today. Why is Spyro pink? Because I'm on the practice codes. Here, I'll send you a... I'm surprised no one answered that. Here, I'll send you a little thing right here. Check this out. In the chat there, it explains why Spyro's pink, basically. What's up, Santo? Thank you for the Prime. 23 months. I'm playing on a hacked version of the game. I mean, I'm sure you could have gathered that already, that like this isn't the normal version of the game, because I'm like respawning and shit. But, you know, since you need me to say it out loud, that's what it is. This is a hacked practice code version of the game. That's why. Sorry if that was confusing. Yeah, thank you for the Prime, Santo. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, dude, the guy from chat, aka Pablo's Combos, sent me the most fucking dope clear PS2 ever. Take a look. Can you guys see this? It's a clear PS2. He changed the case on it, and you can see the disc spinning in there. And the light. It's really dope. Especially right next to my OSSC. It's like peak, like, clear case, you know, core. Clear case 90s gaming core, but like in 2025. So sick. My regular speedruns are on the vanilla version of the game. In fact, I burned a new version. So right now, since I'm playing on a hacked disc, I burned another vanilla disc. As you can see, this is a first party. It says vanilla right there. You know, it looks, if you were just to glance at it, you wouldn't even realize that this isn't the exact same as the original, but it is the exact same as in terms of what's on the disc. You're allowed to play on burnt discs, just not hacked versions. So this is my vanilla disc, and right now I'm playing on my practice disc. Hopefully that makes sense. It says vanilla, like every game normally does. Dude, I did that shit all out of my peripherals. Is this on a PS1? This is on a PS2. But yeah, I'm playing like the PS1 disc on a backwards compatible PS2. For more info on my setup, here is a command. There you go. So yeah, basically I have this hacked disc so that way I don't have to use like an emulator in order to practice save states and stuff. That was crazy. That edge cancel. Yeah, literally the key with this is jumping earlier than you think. The later you jump, the more likely you are to get fucked. An FBI agent that you don't have watching you. What you're doing said you cannot have such a disc. Damn, that was one hell of a way to write that sentence. You wrote like 3 sentences. You like smushed 3 sentences into like 1 sentence. That was epic. But my disc has to be destroyed, you're saying? Understandable. Set it ablaze. Yeah, there is a time advantage on PS2. If you look at that setup command, it says with fast disk speed enabled. That's a setting in the PS2 home menu that makes some PS1 games load faster, including Spyro. What do you think, Devil Boy? You want to maybe speedrun this game one day? What do you think about it? I'm sensing the speedrun bug from you, Devil Boy. Maybe I'm reading too deep into it. But yeah, thanks for being interested. Yeah, if this was Nintendo, I'd already have the FBI at my door. No. Well, now you get it. Now you understand why and how this game is speedrun. Let me know if you have any more questions. Ugh. Let's see how this cleanup looks. Oop, dude, I hate falling off that. Erg. Falling off the fountain makes me want to fucking poop. Well, that's maybe gonna work? Yeah, I still made that work. Oh, yeah. Little late. Dude, what? Now I just can't do it anymore? No. Dude, I was getting this shit. Now I can't do it anymore. Damn. Alright, well I think I've had enough of that for now. Let's head over to, let's do some loot, and then I'll head over to Wizard Peak for some more Supercharged shenanigans. This level needs a lot of practice. If you lose the charge, you lose about like 10 seconds in the recovery. It's about equivalent to missing the bump at the end. It's about a 10 to 15 second time loss. If you die, that's like another 10 seconds on. So it's like that's like a 20-second time loss. So it's pretty big to get that supercharge right. Like if I'm trying to get world record like and I fail that supercharge, it's over basically. Okay, little save state right there. There we go. Yeah, you gotta like glide up the thing a bit more before hitting triangle. And now we make a save state here. Do we get McVitie's biscuits? No. Well, maybe we do, but I've never heard of them. Which Spyro is this? Spyro 1. Spyro 4. This is the game that Canadian guy A was teasing. Oh, maybe. Nice, basically nice? I don't know. Let's see if this were to happen in a run. Let me see how I'd get this guy. Like, I don't know what the strat is if you fuck up the fan chest on him. I'm going for this too. Right now, I'm not going for this. The only person that goes for this is Super Dave. That work? Yes. Yeah, the only person that does this is Super Dave, but I would like to do it in runs as well one day. Yo, the Great Fishy, thank you for the 16 months. He says, let's talk about it. Oh, fucking Canadian guy. Let's talk about it. I don't even know how he says it. I don't know the cadence to it. Guys, my wife just cheated on me, so let's talk about it. I'm just kidding. I don't know if that... I don't think that happened. Guys, my fucking Dodge Hellcat just got impounded because I couldn't make the payments. Now all my friends don't think I'm cool anymore. Let's talk about it. Nice. I think I'm starting to kind of figure out the strat here with that. Is you want to be like Dave said, you want to be neutral on it for a moment and then do it. There you go. Now I'm getting it. Dude, except fuck. Cheated on Spyro 1? This is Spyro 1. Unless we're still talking about that joke like it's Spyro 4 still. Yeah, this is Spyro 4. Fuck Spyro 1. Oh, the wife? Yeah, I cheated on his wife. What's up, potatoes? Thank you for the diddles. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Alright, let me try this a different way here. Let me try doing this. I don't know if this is like any faster or not. Probably not. But I just want to be able to get this fucking flop as consistent as possible. Seems like it probably makes more sense to just do this. You think I should do this on every run that's not world record pace? I don't think I'm like at the consistency where I should be doing this on every run. I mean, I might as well try it, like you said, on like non-world record paces, but what's probably gonna happen is I'll do this and then I'll just go do the normal route. You see what's happening here? Like if I can't like get this flop, I mean, I'm not doing anything, you know? That's one way to do it. Alright, I think you're supposed to grab those first and then that. And then hit that guy. Yeah, I need to work on the route after as well. Dude, the new PS2 is fucking amazing. It's beautiful. Shout out Pablo's combos. Just out of curiosity. Okay, one. Okay. Just out of curiosity. Let me just see what this cleanup would look like if I missed the shit. Yeah, you'd have to hit him there. And then grab this, and then grab the key, and then go. Yeah. You gotta get him quick there. So yeah, before I had an older version of the practice codes on a different PS2, which means that I did not have real save states. I had respawn points, but not save states. The difference being whether the game like... See how he just like kind of just teleports instantly here? See, like that's a save state. It like totally just immediately reloads the game in that state. Whereas if I respawn, you know, back in that spot, all the NPCs will be like on a different cycle, you see. So it didn't allow me to practice certain things. Hopefully you can see the distinction there. It's a big distinction. Yeah, I have to go from the right. Is it customized? Is what customized? My nuts? No, I have yet to bedazzle them. Yeah, the music's awesome. What's up, Tulu? Thank you for the good luck. Oh, dude, I should do those push-ups, huh? Is it bad that I don't feel like doing push-ups today? Like, when I do run stuff, like, I like to do push-ups, like, just to hype myself up. But I'm like, I got like no hype in me right now. At least 10? Alright, I'll do some. Can I get a gift sub for it at least? One gift and I'll do a bunch of push-ups. From anyone. Dude, I keep coming from too far to the left with this guy. Yeah, you have to like go all the way to his right, then slash him back to the left. Trans rights are not to be trifled with. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that has to do with anything going on right now, but yeah, that is true. I do agree in basic human rights for all people. Glass or paper? You talking about for weed? I like smoking out of a pipe. A glass pipe. Love the 120. Thank you, Skype. What's up, Macy? Welcome, welcome. And you have to double flame charge those. Boom. And then I guess like charge jump, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter otherwise. And then grab these, then grab that, then slide off, and you're good, yeah. Did the old PS2 die? No, it didn't die, it just wasn't as good as this one, basically. If you need me to explain why, just let me know. But yeah. Explain, okay. So yeah, so this new PS2 that I have here was sent to me by Pablo's Combos. And PS2s, not all slim PS2s are created equal. They all have different model numbers on the back of them, which affects certain things about their firmware and PS1 drivers. Are you getting bored yet? I see you getting bored. Hey, you asked. You better keep listening to this. So there's a bunch of different model numbers for PS2s ranging from, for PS2 Slims specifically, ranging from 70K, 75K, 77K, 79K, and then there's like 90K, and then maybe some of the silver, different colors. Those all are different models, which have different, which are different, technically. So, because of that, that affects the way these practice codes run, depending on your model number PS2. So before, I was using an older version of the practice codes, and I could not do full save states. Like, see how I just teleported right there? I'm just running around, I mess with this guy, and I teleport, and he's right back where he was. It didn't, before, I would fully respawn back to that point. I could set respawn points, but I couldn't set save states. So now, with this newer model PS2 that I'm using, I can set true save states using the practice codes. Yeah, that's basically the main difference. That's basically it. Other things that I'm trying to do with this PS2 are, you'll see there's this free McBoot memory card. This is like a custom memory card that would allow me, if I can get it set up right. Composer's gonna explain this to me like over text one of these days, but I could also get fast disk speed to start automatically, so that way I don't have to, every time I boot up the console, I don't have to select fast disk speed on my PS2, which, just to remind you guys, that's why PS2 is faster, because you can select fast disk speed in the home menu. So, this new PS2 has opened the door for me to get the optimal version of practice and general quality of life. I hope that makes sense. There's the full explanation. I probably could have explained that in less words, but I'll work on that next time. Next time someone asks. You don't need the last model of PS2 to do save states. In fact, you can't. I'm pretty sure 90Ks can't. I don't know. It's just you need a 75 to 78. It says on the, look, I'm not gonna even pretend like I know which ones are which. Do this. If you are curious about which models PS2s are good for what practice codes or whatever, check out that Discord, go to the GitHub page. You can even just look up Spyro 1 practice codes on Google, and it'll take you to a GitHub page that explains all of it. If you have this model PS2, download these. If you have this model, you can do that. So there's a whole, like, how, you know, deep info on the GitHub page as well as that Discord. If you want to really, like, dig deep into, like, this shit. Like, why it is the way it is and stuff. Those are questions for Composer. I'm just using the proper equipment that I need to use, that's all. In my case. I can't really explain the technicals of all of it. Hey, bud. Thanks. That was interesting. Hopefully that explanation, despite my lack of true gaming knowledge, hopefully that explanation was interesting enough to get you guys to gift a sub. Because if one of you guys gifts a sub, I'm gonna do 20 push-ups. Just one, I just need one gift. And 20 push-ups. Very simple. Hopefully that earned it. Here, I'll type it one more time for you, Skype, since you seem to be struggling with it. Like, I don't know, I'm just saying, I've been pretty helpful today, you know, I think that deserves a sub, no? Oh, nice, got that. Yo, Kin! Kim Tusis with the 5. All right. Let's fucking go. Ghost with the 5. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. 20 push-ups per sub. No, I'll do 2 push-ups per sub. How about that? Let's do it. Lock it in. Take off the shirt. Whew. Let's get it. Ugh. I have to take off my socks too. I'm getting like genuinely pretty hot in here. Alright. These are for Kim Tusis, Ghost, and everyone else that's subbed today. 20 big ones. Here we go. And thanks for hanging out for the practice sesh. I'm gonna keep going for a little while longer and then I'll be done. Here we go. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I needed that. Yeah, I did it. We did it. Oh my god. Well, I don't feel like I'm getting that much closer with this Super Dave strat, to be honest with you guys. I'm gonna make a save state at the start here. Sucks, man. I feel like that's gonna happen on like most runs. Dude, ugh. Come on. Hold on. Yeah, this is wrong. Hold on, I have to start from flying. I was like, there's no way I'm this good at this. Yeah, that's more like what it's supposed to look like. Hold on, let me make sure it's not borked. Yeah, what's up with that? On the fly-in, if I make a save state, then the first time I go for this trick, it's like normal. But then say I load this save state, now it's like the height cap's fucked again. That's annoying. So if I really want to practice this, I have to do it from the fly-in every time. Even despite all these so-called save states. This part is the same either way, but I think. Now let's do the next part of the level here. So I should do this, hit him, and then do that. Make this slot 3 here. Do it from like further back, like. Key is to like press X and square there. So if you just press square, it's a little harder. So close to this kill. There we go. Yeah, this is after credit skip, right? Imagine you're on 119 pace and then you gotta do all this loot strats. Like, I'll do it if I get consistent enough, I'm just not there yet. It's just gonna be a long time before I'm like that consistent here. I didn't do the 2-ball correctly there. What's the right way to go down there? I have to remember that when I do this, if I'm gonna go for the 2-ball strat, I need to do a full hop glide like that. Let me just look at that a little bit. Like, say I'm right here. I want to ideally full hop glide. Maybe this way, probably just make more sense. And that way I can go here, and go for this. So I'm charging there. Yeah, like that. The charge, jump, glide there. Not flame charge. Charge, jump, glide, flame. That's the way to do that. Just see it. Oh no, then you can't jump charge out of that. Height. Yeah, it's a transparent case. I'm trying to find like a better way to do this. Not just like glide down like that. That'd be kind of crazy. Or like... Oh, man, it's hard. Like, if you were flying from that angle, could you, like, theoretically, like, fly and grab the... No, you couldn't. You have to land for those. Charge, jump, flame. Dude, charge, jump, glide, flame. So simple. So simple. What's up, Luminescent? Welcome, welcome. Oh, you have to flop off there. I think I fucked that up. Yeah. Oh, still made it though. Still made it. Charge, jump, glide, flame. Right. With that particular box. No. I'm like, my muscle memory is to flame charge it. And that's like wrong. Why am I... Dude, why am I going so fast? How is my... Wait, hold on. Did it save? Yeah, it saved my height cap, I think. Yeah, that's the thing. It saves you... These... Okay. So these save states work, except they don't say... They save your height cap. Or they don't reset your height cap, is what I should say. They save your height cap, they just don't reset it. So now I'm back at this height cap. Yeah. I have to reload the level periodically for that. And then just go back to the save states I need to, just to reset the height cap. Dude, oh my god, why can't I remember it? And then this way isn't faster, I don't think. No, but you still have to go back to the right. If we had an early rocket, that would be faster. But since we don't, this route. Since we don't, we have to go this way. Dude, wait, what? Did I not glide? Glide. You know what? It's all about the doors. When I reset the place, I have to reset the doors. That's what it is. So let's go back down to this save. Where is it? Here, let's make this save state over here. Just like the basic level save state. This is what is this? Slot 2. Make it down here. Now save state 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there. We gotta get our height cap up to save state 3. But before we do that, let's make sure we get this plane. Nice. Oh, should have continued there. Also, you can do this. Apparently this is like, that's slightly faster. Might as well do it. Okay, now save state 3 should make sense. So now let's go over to 3. Now this one should make sense. This should be the correct height cap. Yeah, it is. Dude. Do it like that and just jump back against the wall. I feel like that's just the fat. Just go straight down there and then turn it around. That's got to be the fastest thing. Make it up there regardless. Nice. Fuck. Try that all again. And now I gotta reload the level. Reload the level, go to this save state, set this. There we go. Now we can go to save state 3. And this should be an accurate height cap. Yep. How does the early plane work? Is it frame perfect? I mean, basically, it's position and it's... frame perfect is the wrong word to describe a lot of things in this game. Here, you want to be in the right position, flame, and then open the door all in a continuous way. Okay? Now, there are different frame leniencies to it, but generally speaking, you could call it frame perfect, but it's more about a position... It's a position and 3 input precise trick. So depending on it's like with Nestor Skip. Is Nestor Skip frame perfect? Well, it depends on the inputs that you do during it and like how one input affects another, you know? But, you know, without getting too deep into the weeds, I mean, if you just want to just call it frame, yes, this is frame perfect if you want to call it that, but that's not really the right thing to call it, you know what I'm saying? It's like just very precise. But I guess I'm just being a nerd by even making that distinction. Might as well just call it frame perfect, you know, for the sake of discussion. There we go. Getting all the strats there. Got the 2 ball there. Like, or the thing in Icy Flight, how Composer says, oh, it's like a 2-frame window, so it's not like frame perfect per se. But that's a 2-frame window if you're in the right position when you flame and then pause. Like, you give yourself, at best, a 2-frame window, you know? Which I guess is probably the case with this trick as well. I don't know. The frame windows with stuff are just hard to articulate because there's just such variable positions and executions. Like, sometimes it's frame perfect, sometimes it's not. Does that make sense? I mean, maybe I'm like... Again, maybe I'm just like thinking way too deeply about it and I should just call it frame perfect. Like, I should have just not said any of this and just been like, yes, frame perfect. Right? You know? Like, pulling hairs. Oops, I'm like fucking all this up. The crazy thing about this trick is it puts the camera in letterbox sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. See how the camera's all crazy now? Yeah, I keep fucking up that 2-volt strat. I mean, it's fine if I do it like that, but I just need to get better at those. I'm so bad at them. See, this is like too low. It's not worth trying to... That one I'd have to come back around and do this whole spiel. Which sucks. Let's try the rest of the level for funsies. Yeah, I just don't feel like I'm making a lot of meaningful progress with like the triangle flops here. It's really hard to get a grip on those. What's up, Count Rossolan? What's up, Russian name? Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. Crazy video about world record, yeah. Did you like just find me from Ricky's video? Is that like the only way I get new viewers now? Just through Ricky's video. One day I'll get a new viewer not from the Ricky video. One day. I gotta be thankful. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Luminescent. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, I would venture so far as to say like half the people watching right now, at least, found me through Ricky's video about me. Yeah, at least half. I've always looked at it, and which I'm very thankful for, by the way. Like, however you found me, I'm very thankful for. Let me just say that. But yeah, it's always been like a bit of an ego trip for me. Like, one of these days, I would like more people to have just found me like naturally through like, oh, I liked your video. I found you from this video you made, rather than like somebody else's content, you know. I mean, either way, I'm thankful though. Like I said, that's just been like a YouTuber goal of mine. To be relevant enough for people to find me on their own, you know, on its own merit. But not that any of it really matters. Should I head over to Wizard Peak and look at some of that? You're sorry you found me before I was relevant enough? I mean, you don't have to apologize for finding me. Like, I want to reiterate, I'm thankful however you found me. I think you're just trying to joke around though, so yeah, very funny. It really doesn't matter. Just an ego trip. Full disclosure, it does not matter. Nothing matters. I should go to Wizard Peak. What does matter is getting this Wizard Peak Supercharge. What's up, Zach Harn? Thank you for the 1 year your sister discovered when I got record. Nice. Thanks for, tell your sister I said hello and I appreciate it. Yeah, who cares? Like, it's like gross to talk about because it's all just ego trip, like how someone finds me. Like, it doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter how you find me. I'm just thankful that you're here. So I would like to leave it on that note. Alright, let's work on this supercharge over here. I mean, I'll just do it from like right here. It's too short. Yeah. This is too much speed, I believe. Where's the music? No music? There it is. I feel like yellow at this part is bad. Oh. Ooh, almost. You don't want that much speed there. So bad. Oh, but at least I got this jump. What just happened? I missed something? Oh, I see it now. David Henson with the $5 says, found me via YouTube. Thanks, man. I leave you satisfied. I'm glad. I'm glad. Anyone here feeling satisfied, post an emote in the chat. If you're feeling satisfied sexually, maybe you just ate a big dinner, you're feeling satisfied hungrily. And if you're satisfied entertainmentally, especially watching this stream, post an emote. I got the strat there. So we gotta hit all 3 of these guys and get the jump there. If you enjoy this stream anally, oh. I like the play is jump charge, charge jump, and then a really late glide. Yeah, that seems like the fastest way to do it. Stay white smoke there. And I missed one of the greens. Ooh, that almost was good. I missed one of the greens there. Like, sometimes I can hit it. I'm like that with the loot strats now. It's like, sometimes I can hit them. Just, like, not enough, you know? I need to hit them, like, at least a few times in a row, you know, to justify doing in a run. And I'm not there yet with either of these strats. These are the last 2 strats I'm, like, really on the fence about. But between the 2 of them, it could be up to like 10 seconds of time save in routing. It's kind of crazy to think. Yo, Charlie Brown, nice cock. Just had a massive bowl of raw men. Beautiful. I think it's actually... Hold on. Welcome, Alex. Thanks for checking that out. Might as well. You're saying might as well, but like if I fuck this up, I'm losing like my whole run, basically. I'm losing at least, for both of like the loot and this strat, I'm probably losing at least 10 seconds. In the best case scenario recovery, I'm losing like 5 to 10 seconds with both of these strats. Now, worst case scenario, which is also likely, you know, is I'm losing like 30 plus seconds dying and then missing something on the recovery. Like it's no small like thing for me to just do these strats. Like, yeah, at some point I will have to go for them, you're right, and I might as well just send it. Like, that is a fair take, and I'm not saying you're wrong for that, but at the same time, like, you gotta understand my apprehension there as well. I really do want to do these strats, like, that's all I can say. Should just glide that. Then it sucks if I miss the, if I can't supercharge all the way to this island too, because then I have to do this cleanup. Which is kind of a cool cleanup, but slow. Oh, I did hit him. Really delayed. But yeah, probably nice. I mean, that's why I'm practicing them, right? Once I do hit him in a run or get a community gold with him, that'd be really cool. Spyro 1's my favorite one. I love the 3, but the best are all 3. Dude, hell yeah, Alex. I'm glad we have a true Spyro fan in the chat. You're in good company here. There we go. Ooh. Nice. Was that good? I think that was good. Let's see how it cleans up. Nice. That was good. Let me just see how the rest of the level does here. Oh, wait. I was supposed to teleport back to the dragon. Just run through. Pretend like I teleported back at the dragon there. My bad. So, okay. Say I landed at this dragon. Now, the cleanup is this. Wait a minute. Hold on. How do I do that? Let's work on that again, actually. I'm gonna head over here. Wait, they're dead already? How? Oh, I must have like saved the level from the, here, I'll do this. Dude, where's the, dude, from the fly-in. And then load the save state, and now the enemies are here? No, where are they? I have to set a new save state? What's with this fucking save state fuckery, dude? God damn it. It's fine. I'm just stupid. It's fine. I wish there was like an enemy like reset button. Is there? Oops. Getting all hit. Okay. Save state right here. Yeah, I need to get a new ps2. True. Okay, we're there. We got all the enemies there. Okay, good. Now, let's do the rest of the route, like it would be. And then I have to make sure I don't have too much speed there. Let me make a new save slot for the save state. Like right here. It'd be hard to grab those from there. There we go. Yeah, you have to just go super fucking wide there and not have too much speed. So in fact, don't charge jump onto the ramp. Yeah, hopefully you'd have those. It's kind of hard to tell. Did I get them both? Let's see. Yeah, it seems like I'm getting them both. Yeah, emulator runs are accepted. You want to go on speedrun.com/Spyro1 for a list of allowed emulators and all the settings you have to use. Or just look up Spyro1 leaderboard on Google. You'll find the website has all the rules there, including what emulators you can use. Yeah, I can actually just go all the way there like that. Now, I can't grab those gems through the wall, right? That's not like a thing. If I get like a super duper charge here. No, you can't. They're just not close enough. It makes it kind of quick, you know, being able to hit those like that. Okay, let's go back to save state 1 here. Should do this. Hate missing that guy. Hate having too much speed as well. the recovery if I fuck up that shit? Let's just try to make it all the way to the island, I guess. That would have been perfect. It's like you always fuck up one or the other. You either miss one of the fucking wizards, or you miss the fucking bump. You can't get them both. There we go. And I missed a... You see what I'm saying? I missed a green. It's like, bruh, like, can I just have both things together? No. Still not getting the green. God damn. Does Spyro want to eat input? It can, in laggy sections. But I would say like 99% of the time, no, the game does not eat your inputs. It's just in very specific situations where you're crossing over invisible loading zones, like doing out of bounds movement and stuff, that it'll eat your input sometimes. What's a laggy section? So let me show you one. Let me just stop practicing this for now. We'll go to Cove. This is a great level to demonstrate this. So in Vortex, the strat here is you do this. Here, hold on. Get up over here. Make a save state. You do this in Vortex. Go up here. You land up here. But then when you land up here, I'm gonna make a save state here again. When you land up here, if you just jump forward and then glide, you see how the level like loads right there? You're crossing over a loading zone. You see that? How the level pops in? If you glide at the wrong time during that, the game will have so much lag incurred from being overlapped on the loading zones that you'll miss the charge jump. Like you'll do the glide, but Spyro will just charge like that. So that's why you have to be really careful when you practice this trick. You have to be careful to do it in such a way where you don't... I don't know, I can't seem to make it happen here, but believe me when I say it does happen when you do this. Or maybe it's because I'm loading the save state. That might have something to do with it. But you can just see how the game gets laggier. And here's an even better example of that. Is look how fucking laggy it is here. I'm like standing above... I'm like moving over multiple loading zones. The game's trying to load more parts of the level than it means to right now. Than it's designed to. So it incurs a lot of lag, and during that lag, inputs can be dropped, basically. Yep, see, I like missed, if you go back there, I fucking pressed X, but it got eaten. It's hard to do it intentionally, because it does happen very rarely, but it does happen. So yes, this game can eat your inputs, but it's rare, and you have to like sort of prepare for it, depending on what your movement is in a given section. See how laggy that shit is? That's like one of the laggiest parts of the game, is just this out of bounds area. So yeah. Yeah, I've lost runs to it, for sure. Like in Lofty it can happen, in Haunted Towers it can happen. Where everyone always complains about it is actually, let me show you in Lofty. This is like a really common spot that people... This is like the #1 spot in 120% that people complain about dropped inputs. Let me show you this. When you do all the movement for this area and then you come over here, blah blah blah, you clean up all this, and then you're coming back over here, we skip going up the ferries here. We just jump across this. But it just so happens that on like the right side of this area is an invisible loading zone. You can see it's very laggy over here. Do you see all this lag happening? Just in this area, like right, you can see it. The game is like kind of, it's dropping some frames, you know? So when you do this jump, you want to be aimed more left, so that way you're crossing over less loading zones and thus incurring less lag. You'll still get your glide drop sometimes, and it'll look like this. You know, you'll do a charge glide and then you'll just charge instead and not glide. So yeah, that's happened to me plenty of times before in runs. And I try, and that's so therefore my movement here accounts for that by going left. And then to the dragon. I don't just go straight to the dragon, I go left and then to the dragon. See, look, it just happened right there. So even if you do that, it's not like a guarantee. So it's like, there's definitely some spots where you just kind of, you know, just hope for the best, honestly. But like I said, these spots are pretty few and far between in the actual speedrun route for any given category. They'll usually be like one spot per category where you gotta like kind of be aware that that happens. So yeah. How did I learn all this? I mean, I've been speedrunning this game for what? Since 2013, 12 years? So, I mean, I've seen, and I check the Discord. I've been checking the Discord every day. Think about this. I've been checking the Discord, the speedrun Discord for this game, every day since Discord was invented. Since Discord came out, like, when did it come out? Like 2016, 2015? Ever since there was a speedrunning Discord for this game, I've been just popping my head in there, seeing what's new for the last decade. So yeah, that's how I know. Not to mention, like, I live stream this instead of having a real job, so I consider myself a bit of an encyclopedia when it comes to this game. I'm not saying I know everything, but I know a lot of niche information about this game. I'm glad for that, David. I'm glad you said that. That means a lot to me. Like, on one end, it's like, yeah, I haven't really grown much, you could say, but also it's nice to just, like, be true to yourself as well. And one, you know, signifier that you're true to yourself is that, you know, you're not really changing, like, that much. Like, I'm the same if you watch my videos from, like, 5 years ago, it's, like, the same shit, basically. Same shit, different day. So it's, like, it's kind of both good and bad, I guess. Mixed bag, but either way, I do appreciate it. Dude, come on. Dude, it's so annoying because I'm like, I made the save state too far away. Whatever. I've technically looked at everything I wanted to, except for one thing. I want to go to Dark Passage and do the Geordie strat. Or not Geordie, but you know, the strat that Geordie brought to my attention recently. Which is going to be up here. Did you guys know that this... I'm about to blow you guys' mind. Did you guys know that this area, which you normally would only access from the end of the level through, like, that secret passageway? Like, let me just jog you guys' memory here. So this level, you guys probably got stuck in as a kid because you get to the end here, and then you're like, okay, like, I'm still missing a bunch of... And then you see that place down there, and you're like, oh, I gotta go down there. Then you go down here. and then you're here. Dude, the fucking start of the level is right there. Did I just blow you guys' mind with that or what? That's the start of the level right there. That's pretty cool, huh? Anyways. Let's continue through this section here. Yeah, this level is like really smartly laid out. Like they really made it into like a whole twisting labyrinth of shit. It's just too, you know what's crazy? Like let's fly out for a second. You know what's crazy about this level? It's one of the longest levels in terms of like traversable, like, you know, of like linear, what's the word? Linear distance. It's one of the longest levels for that. But it's all contained on 2 islands, 2 big islands, 2 big floating rocks. As you can see, it's just these 2 rocks. And it's like all the twisting and turning fucking tunnels and stuff make it one of the, even though it's kind of a small level when you like go outside and look at it. It's like, yeah, these areas are big, sure, but like it's just 2 big rocks basically. Compare that to Lofty, there's like tons of floating platforms and castles and stuff. And yet this level manages to feel as long as Lofty with just like 2 big land masses basically. And tunnel, like an intricate tunnel network. Okay, so I gotta go down this way. Like just trying to go through this level backwards is so confusing. Here, let's go back this way. Can I go through the top even? Yeah. Go down there. That's where I want to go, right here. Okay, let's make a save state after this dragon. And let's practice jump charging out of this. And then flame charging those. And then getting those. It's a little weird. Can I have the music back, please? Am I supposed to bait them? I don't think so, right? Like that? I gotta make sure I flame charge the box on the right. Compared to doing this. Yeah, definitely faster for sure. Even with like a bait and switch. Why is Spyro pink? Because I'm playing on a hacked version of the game. That's why I could. You should also be asking, why am I able to just keep like zap respawning like this? And why is there a timer in the bottom right? You should have more questions than just the color. It's because it's a hacked version of the game. For more information, type !! practice codes in the chat, all one word. Think about this, if I wasn't playing on this hacked version, then whenever I collect these gems and say, oh, okay, let me try that strategy again, what would I do? What do you think, maybe go die, death abuse? That won't work because then the enemies won't, the gems will be gone. So I would have to, if I wanted to practice this strat on the normal version of the game, I would have to fully quit exit level, quit game, load a memory card, run back, go into dark passage, run all the way back here. So that's why I'm on this hack. That's like, you know, so hopefully that makes more sense why I'm playing on this version, why I'm practicing on this and not the normal game. It's not just because save states are convenient, it's because save states are make it practicable. You know, it's about more than convenience. It's like hyper convenience. What's up, Waxy? You can tell this is a new PS2. Well, the PS2 itself shouldn't make the game run any different. But take a look at this. Pretty cool, huh? Fucking, and I got the clear OSSC case and the clear, like, look at that. Isn't that a vibe? Like the OSSC and the PS2 just chilling there. My fucking computer screens. Like, that's the ultimate gamer shit right there. And once I get FreeMcBoot set up such that I can do automatic fast disk speed, dude, I'm gonna be so ballin'. Yeah, old school RGB vibes. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. So that's what people did before these practice codes existed, is they would just practice on emulator. But I always was like really arrogant and opted not to do that because I really don't like emulator input delay for like trying to actually do things good in this game and not just run around like, you know, and like take pictures and stuff. Like I'll take pictures and stuff on an emulator, but for actually trying to like learn strategies, the input delay on emulator when you're used to a console is really bad. Now, a lot of people that play on emulator, they just get used to it and they can play good with, you know, with the delay. But it's like really hard to go from practicing a strat on emulator to doing it on console. And I've always been like really arrogant about that. You can do it, and people have done it. You know, you can. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I've always been a really arrogant player about that. That it's like, look, if I have to go and do it on an emulator, then never mind. I'll just practice it on my, you know, whatever version of the game I have, and then that's that. So for like credit skip, for the skip that we do on the final boss, I've run through his arena thousands of times. Just because I didn't want to use save states on an emulator, pretty much. Oh, speaking of save state stuff, I should go look at Nestor skip. Because now we actually have like Nestor practice tools, I think, on this version. So yeah, let me go look at that. You don't like credit skip? Really? Like you're fine with rat proxy? I know they're like not the same, right? But I mean, they're just proxies, right? They're all just precise proxies. Yeah, like why are you? Yeah, that's like the funny thing to me is like you're fine with rat but not credit skip. I don't want to be the guy that says it's a skill issue, but you know, hey, I gotta respect it. Yeah, we're all just a bunch of arrogant, stupid gamers. It's true. Who am I to judge? Let me make a save state right here. Work on this room. This room's ass. To do optimally, you have to flame before the first enemy of each spot, but that's like really hard to do here at the end. Yeah, like if I do it from the left side, I have to curve it in like really hard. Maybe I could just say fuck it and like just go straight for that guy. Can't outsmart the dog. You gotta go at the dog's pace. What if, though... I'm getting, like, more creative than I ought to be here. What if that? No. Not worth. And then that's not worth. So you have to fucking get the dog to run at you correctly. You don't have a choice. Which is harder to do from this approach angle. Versus this one. If I did this like extra wide. Oh yeah, that might be the play. Is like do that like extra wide. Same thing with that guy. Kinda like that. Still though, this dog is being a hoe. You pre-kill him? Yeah, it's not fast. True. But it's understandable. I can understand why you do that. Wish it was fast to do that. Dude, it's like, what the fuck? Do I have to get a little closer, I think? And then also I'm not convinced that doing this like early flame is the play for this first dog. Because you're either sacrificing the racing line or you're doing it like this. Like the best way to do that is to do it like this. And then I have to fully turn the camera. I think the strat is to like fully turn the camera. Ugh. And then if you get bad gem RNG, it's like, fuck. Just wait him. And then turn extra wide there. Dude, fuck. Come on, give me the gem. Dude, what are these blue gems, man? Just give them to me. Thank you. Damn it. Sloppy. It still just feels so jagged to me. It's not smooth. Yeah, maybe I just like stand there and just let him run. And then come around the front side of these, I don't know. Because like this red guy, he'll be like in your way and you have to wait for him to die before you can go for that double. So it's either you go for singles or you do it like a little different. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Yeah, just wait. Yeah, wait against the wall there. I think that's probably the play, rather than trying to like get his attention and come back around. Yeah, or you kill that guy against the wall and then you can go straight into the corner there, yeah. Oh my god, just give me your gem, man. Ugh. Why is this blue such a troll? It's like, because of the angle I'm coming at it, it's like I'm hitting him more towards the wall is the problem. So I gotta make sure if when I do this that I'm turning back to the right already. Go up that wall a little bit more. Man. You downloaded Twitch for me? Welcome, Pavone Cat. I mean, you can watch me on YouTube as well. You don't have to watch me on Twitch. But thanks for hopping over. I gotta just wait for that dog. Like, literally, I gotta just play it safe with these dogs. So hard, man. Coming from this angle. Wait. Is that how you do it? That would be cool if that was how you do it. It's just not worth it. It only makes sense to do that coming around the other way. Doing it like this. That's the only way that works, like, consistently. Maybe I just aim low with it. Tough sell. Oops. What if I do one of like, oops. What's up, Tracy? Thank you for the good lucks. I'm just not convinced by this whole... Let me pay attention to the, is that... Oops. Fuck! Went to the wrong level. Dude, I was like in the zone there. Fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Whatever, I'll practice this level just to see if I still have the skip. I was in the bone zone there. Bone zone overheat. I think that worked. Yeah, I think it works when you can see the thing in the top. Yeah. And then here it'll work if you can see the end time. That did not work. Oh, it did work actually. That's what you don't want to see. Can't even switch my save state. Oh my god. Pay attention there. Let me try oh, they're already fucked with. Let's head over to Beast Makers real quick. I'm running out of steam here. I'm probably gonna go offline soon. Oh, that's cool. You get to like practice from the balloonist. So if I do Beastmaker's home, if I do this, then I'll always load from the balloon, which is really nice. That's like a nice bonus compared to the old practice codes. Now I can like do this homeworld practice correctly. Much better. Ooh. Ideally, you flame charge him as well, though. To be safe, you really shouldn't. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to do this strat and then go over to the fan chests. Okay, let's go to the fan chests. Do this part once or twice. Flame Two Hand, thank you for the tier 3. Super huge. Very close to the 2 years. Yes, indeed. 1 month away. Thanks for all the support and lurk, man. Love you. Okay, let's do post this dragon movement. Am I just... Okay. I like... Yeah. Yeah, because the save state is like right before you gain control. Almost. What if downright works? Make sure I press circle, then try. Dude, the noises are so disconcerting. Let me reload the music at least. There we go. Just call me Tainu Jr. Gotta make sure I press triangle. There we go. Good, come on. Still serve Wild Flight the old-fashioned way, dude. Nice. What is the old-fashioned way? Dude, you know what I could try? I could try doing the early plane on this. 'Cause now I got true save states. I can actually save the cycle. So I do the whole first half of the level. Should be good. We do this. Nice, hit that, and then get the rest of them. I'm pretty sure that's faster. Any extra plane there? It's tough. Tough sell. No. You gotta like set up that turn so hard. Like this. It's not even about being super ahead of the cycle, it's just about setting up that turn correctly. Just do everything like normal. Don't be in a rush. Like that. Is that even faster? Like, honestly. Does it even fucking matter? What's up, Blubbit? Welcome, welcome. Just exploring some alternate strats here. Trying to hit an extra plane here. Talking about this one. Yeah, because I guess you would end the level a little earlier. But it really doesn't fucking matter, does it? Well, I don't think it really matters. Maybe it is slightly faster, though. I don't know. It's swaggy, I'll say that much. Man, yeah, I'm getting pretty hungry. I think I'm going to call it, everybody. I think I did good here. Is there anything else I want to look at? I mean, I looked at everything. I'm not really that much closer to being like a god at loot or any of this stuff, but I looked at it all today. I mean, that much I can say for sure. So I'm gonna find someone to raid and call it for today. Well, I'll do some runs tomorrow, I think, depending on how I'm feeling. So, see who's online here. Shoutouts to all, how many people are even here right now? Shoutouts to all 90 people on Twitch that are here and all 115 on YouTube. Thanks for hanging out for the comfy practice today. See who we're gonna raid. Jordy for the millionth time. How about someone? How about Dylan? Let's raid Dylan. I just raid the same. I raid the same like handful of people. All right. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, no, thanks, really, everybody. Thank you for hanging out today. Thanks, everyone who subbed. Shouts to the push-up subbers. And shouts to everyone who's watching and chilling. I love you guys very much. I will be back tomorrow for more gaming. I'm gonna try to put in a good grind tomorrow. Do like what I did yesterday, or day before yesterday. Do like 2 runs, hopefully. 2 good ones. Try to get a 122 finally. Maybe a 121. We'll see. But either way, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. I love you. Peace out. Mwah.